beep, beep, beep. Welcome to the court of the Edijester. How are we doing, everybody? I can't believe we're rattling through November at rate of knots, and before you know it, people put up Christmas trees and will stop commerce for a week for no reason. Right? So, that's just me being a misery, alright? Bloody Christmas. Right, so, Our Duty. You familiar with Our Duty? You may well know the work of Our Duty, run by R. Keith. Our Duty do some fantastic work in helping parents around the world fight the horror that is gender identity ideology. So it's great to be able to report to you that we now have a fantastic new website from Our Duty Group Canada. Now, this new website delves into the books that are available to children that are full of indoctrination and may therefore be useful for any parent who's watching or any parent you know that you would like to send the list of books to, right? So, become a warrior teacher, buy me a coffee, anything you can do to help, usual stuff, right? If you can do that, that'd be great. So let's take a look at some of the books that they've covered and what they've actually uncovered, and then the links to the website are in the doobries, and that'll give you the chance to go and have a look for yourself. So, but we'll start off with, to begin with, we'll go first of all to a book called The Bare Naked Book. Now, what's interesting about this is there's a different perspective here between the 1986 version of the book and 2021 version of The Bare Naked Book, and this is by Kathy Stinson, published by Annick Press. So, the original version of the book focuses on the human body, naming its various parts in a simple and straightforward fashion. It uses proper anatomical terms for male and female body parts and the correct biological language for boys and girls. It tastefully depicts and correctly identifies that boys have penises and girls have vaginas, vulvas, etc., accurately stating that this is solely based on sex. There is no adult nudity shown, and the purpose of this mild, nondescript nudity present is to teach young children about their reproductive body parts, among many others. The book is depicted within the home and with family, acting as a suitable aid for parents discussing anatomy with their young children. So this is a book that's been around for a while, right? Then we get the 2021 version. Have a look at the difference and get your head around this, because this is what happens. The updated version has removed the words boys and girls and makes no distinction between the sexes in references genitals. It references genitals without distinguishing between those of males and of females, stating that different people have different kinds. You see it? Now, that's how the indoctrination works. And this doesn't just happen at the child level, it's happening en masse in games, in film. That's why the understanding of media is so important. That's why the warrior teachers, one of the first things that we learn is how to read media a bit better. Yep, go on, good old Maud. Right, so this version is set largely in public rather than in the home. Illustrations include double mastectomy scars on a shirtless young woman, an obvious reference to gender-affirming care, and the bare breast of a woman. The nudity is gratuitous and not suitable for children. The intentional lack of sex-based language is sure to confuse children and goes against the original purpose of this book, The Bare Naked Book. So you can see there a complete queering of one particular book, and this is the type of thing that parents need to be looking for. They need to be looking for the language of this particular cult and how they get away with it. What's also lovely about this website from Our Duty Canada is that they've got a read aloud version, so you can click on it and you can actually get to hear what's been written. And then they've got a list of picture books, which they'll update as and when necessary, that might appear innocuous but have been designed to break down safeguarding barriers through sexual connotation and convince young children that they or those around them may actually be the opposite sex, neither or both. So there's one here called 10,000 Dresses by Marcus Ewart, illustrations by Rex Ray. And this gets a rating of a red flag, gender over sex, child safeguarding issue. You're a boy, mother and father tell Bailey. You shouldn't be thinking about dresses at all. Then Bailey meets Laurel, an older girl who is touched and inspired by Bailey's imagination and courage. So there you are. They're inculcating the idea of cross-dressing and fetishism for children there. It's that simple. And it goes on. Let's take a look at another one. We've then got 47,000 Beads, which is written by Koja Adeyoha and Angel Adeyoha, illustrated by Holly McGillis. When Peyton shares that she just can't be comfortable wearing a dress anymore, Auntie Iota asks some friends for help to get Peyton what she needs. Again, a red flag here, anti-sex binary, child confusion. Do you see? What they're doing here is they're replacing the narrative that has kept us going and brought us to where we are, in order to be able to obfuscate and change history in the minds of your children, and to distort and change reality. That's because they're social constructionists. They think they've got it all. So then we've got the ABCs of Queer History by Dr. Seema Yasmin. That should be Seaman. Seema Yasmin, illustrated by Lucy Kirk. You can see the picture there. We love pride. This is a book of people, of ideas, of accomplishments and events. It is a book about allies and ancestors, about belonging and being accepted, about hope, knowledge and love, about historic moments like Stonewall and how it changed the world, and all about trailblazers. So this is pure queer theory here within the confines of this one book. So you can see that the ABCs of Queer History, that is all about queer theory. One more. Tulip Receives a Wish. The Tulip the Birthday Wish Fairy book by S. Bear Bergman, illustrated by Susie Q. Malik. Tulip receives a wish from a child known as David, who wishes to live as Daniela. He doesn't understand how to help, so he seeks the wise counsel of the Wish Fairy captain and learns some new Wish Fairy skills, while also introducing the concept of trans-identified children in a friendly, sympathetic way. These people are sick as bloody hell, aren't they? This is a red flag. It's child transition, allyship and child activism. There's more. In fact, there's over 100 of them, I believe. Go and have a look. It's a fantastic resource from our Duty Group Canada. My thanks to Keith and the team. This is very serious, folks. We are now at the point where your children are not going to be your children if you allow the teachers in schools to carry on using crap like this and pushing critical social justice rubbish, of which it's this part. But it's only the tip of the iceberg. And it really is something that people are going to have to get their head round. You can't sit back anymore. You need to be speaking up, as we all do. But that's just my belief. It may not be yours. But anyway, you go well. Go and have a look at the site. Links in the Dubris. And come and be a bloody warrior teacher. I need a lot more of you. A lot more. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.